What's happening?
I don't know if anyone's out there.
And they can hear me. All right, now we got some people in here. I'll just talk to you. I can't see anything. This is my first time ever doing this from my iPad. So let me see if I can see the live chat. If you are out there, can you hear me? Hey, WW, how are you? Matt, what's going on, brother? Time Lord. That's a new one. How are you, Time Lord? Greetings, my friend. What's up, JH? Man, what a chat you put over. Not you, but what you guys did on Mr. Irrelevant's channel yesterday. That was a sight to see. I have no reason for making this live, so I figured we would. Mr. Irrelevant. You figure that one out, JH. 4RE, hello, how are you? I figured I'd just do a live and talk about whatever anybody wanted to talk about. So I was I'm at the lake. I got a little bored. Yeah, JH, I seen it all. Quite hilarious to me, but that's just me. I figured I would just do a live and talk to any of my guests. So if there's only 9 of you here, then 9 of you is who I will talk to. Oh shit, who let this guy in? Hey Scott, can you act like a normal person today, please? I unblocked you. Hey, Miss Dawn. Yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of breaks. I don't know how long this will actually last. Because it's on the iPad. So once the iPad dies, I guess I die. I know some may want that to happen, but I do have a topic. I wanted to talk about the live stream we did the other day. And I seen a lot of opinions yesterday in the chat that I had to watch like 6 hours of. Well, I guess not. I guess I didn't have to watch it, but I did. I would like to see everybody's opinion on that. I do have my own opinions. I don't care what you say about the live. I was definitely a non-biased host. I didn't only correct Mike on saying Paladin's name. I corrected Robo too. 5-0. Did they have 5 topics? That was only 4. Did they get a point for showing up, or what's going on, Miss Dawn? It was a very interesting live, and I'm not going to say that I'm not going to be like everyone else who, I did it as a host, non-biased, and I'm going to do it talking about it here as non-biased. The quarter thing was interesting to me. At the end, Turber really couldn't prove it, so he kind of made Robo's point. But at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. And I understand that it was about the principle of if you're going to say something, back it up. So, to me, point Robo. Let's see, what was the second topic? Yeah, it was, I agree, Debbie, it was way too long on a quarter thing. It did get heated, Matt. It sure did. It was actually, you ought to have been on the other side trying to break that shit up at sometimes, and they do not listen. I hope the quarters are behind us. I agree. I don't. Who cares about the winter? It's just, I'm glad it's done and over with. If they do it again, they would. I think they agreed to do it on Turber's channel, so that's good. I don't have to do that again. I'm okay with that. But in all fairness, I was not rude to Mike, and I didn't throw my opinions on Mike or anything. So they can say what they want, but I did not do that. The only thing I said was stop saying Paladin's name and stop saying Creator's name. And with that being said, went back and listened to it, and Hoover and some guy named Mike Adams' name was brought up. So to those two, I apologize too. Here in South Carolina, for some reason, it is freezing outside. And it's supposed to be the middle of the summer. Oh, I thought it was a good live stream. Now, of course, whichever AKA side you're on, you're gonna think different and whatever. But it was a good debate. I would host more debates like that. And it's a little late for that, Scott. I would host more debates like that if they would go like that. I would say that. I'm not biased to having anyone on my channel, so I think people should understand that I don't care, and I don't think any of what you would call or someone would call my group cares about what you think happened in Vegas. I don't down you for that. You can think whatever you want. You're a grown person, and we've said that many, many times. So I actually get along with a lot of people that think way different than I think, and that's cool. I got no problems. Well, in order for me to interact with you, you have to talk. I can't add anybody to the live stream, or we would. That is correct, Debbie. That's all we have. And the whole thing is people hate opinions, apparently. And I'm not saying that from one side or the other. I think if we just go back to doing one thing over here, you do your information, we'll do our information, and whoever. Whatever you might want to do. I'm not gonna say a word about it. Just do your own research, do your own things. The whole bashing thing, shit sucks, man. It sucks for everybody. Everybody thinks it's fun. It's not. It's actually quite exhausting, to be honest. And I'm sure, as listeners, it's exhausting. I don't know. I don't sub to a clown, so I don't know if it stopped or not. I don't care. I don't watch it anymore. I used to. Pretty pointless. So, Scott, you're in here. Any questions for me? Here's your time to answer them. I guess for me to answer them. Lady Justice video was a good video. Well, for that live, I took all mods out because Mike Turber is clearly on the other side. For that live, I took all mods out and I controlled it myself. I mean, I tried to be fair. I tried to be fair about the whole thing. Johnny Arcade, how are you? I don't know if he's scared of him, but I know he does not like him, apparently. Raymond Page filmed additional shooter, though. All right, I'm listening for you. I've always said I'm down to look at any evidence. Yeah, right, Scott. Come on. Not look. I mean, if you're an official narrative person, then you can't go with 9mm bullets. You can't. I'm not an official narrative person, and definitely not going with 9mm bullets. And just to be extremely clear on my whole mod things and why I took them out of that live, it's not because I don't think they would have been fair. It just was a thing that between two of us and out of the three of us, and I told the fellow I'd take them all out. So. I don't know, Scott. You tell me. $440 seems to be a stretch to me. So you saying that not Maureen, but her husband His name wasn't on that list. I don't know. Farmers for Truth. Hammer down. All right, well, back to the live. Kale's here. I didn't see her. There she is. Sorry, gonna give my mods back their wrenches here. I didn't even know you could do this with an iPad, so this is the first time for me. I don't know the answer to that question. I haven't done any research though for RE, so if Colin's name wasn't on there and that's the actual true name, then that is kind of crazy. Hey, Michelle Frost, how are you? Long time no see. Oh, okay. I don't know that. I am fantastic. I am at the lake and keep turning this thing around. Let me see if I can get my fire pit going here. That's not lit. Should be lit because it's freezing out here. Farmers, he's being okay. Let him go. Miss Donna, I don't know what degrees it is over here, but it was like 90 today, and for some reason it's cold as hell out here. I may have to move this inside. "32 folks, huh? Come on in, you're not blocked. You can talk. Just having a discussion, that's all." I didn't go back since the Turbo Robo thing and unblock anybody. I mean, block everybody else, so come on in. You are, Mike. You are, apparently. Yeah, something's going on, Debbie. It's global warming's killing everyone. What qualifies as a gunshot? I mean, I don't know. Your ass would know you were shot. How about that? There's some funny stories going around about your knife collection or knife store or whatever. Elizabeth, hello. Like people paid for knives and you didn't send them? I don't know. Wasn't there. Don't care, actually. But what qualifies as a gunshot, Scott? I mean, I would hope if you know you got hit, then you got hit. I mean, hell, it's kind of a common sense question. I wouldn't say that, Mike. I do think that there was some he won, some you won. So I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say he lost everyone or you lost everyone. I'm just gonna. Well, hold on. I gotta give them back to you as I see you. Yeah, argue that out with Miss Dawn. She said it. Farmers, don't tell me what to do. Yeah, right, Scott. He did get a little heated. There's a question. Somebody answer. What is the money list? Know what he's talking about. The GoFundMe's. There's your answer, Scott. Really, Mike? You didn't code that one, did you, Mike? That one definitely wasn't coded. Well, I mean, hell, everybody knows I live in South Carolina anyway, so whatever. I can't see the full chat. Do I have a big boat? Well, it's 24 foot. Tri-tune with a 250 on the back. And Mike knows where I live. He's not stupid. He knows damn well I live 10 minutes from Bodies. Never met Bodies though, believe it or not. Hey, Angelica, how are you? I do need, I do need to make a video for Angelica, but she sent me some notes. I was trying to cipher through them, and this was a while back, so for that I apologize, Angelica. But I could not cipher through those notes. I mean, it was so much. I don't. I mean, with the whole Duncan thing, I don't understand the whole why you would even say that about bodies. I'm a little confused over this. No, bodies ain't that kind of person, bro. I can't believe I ran into him at a store or something. But he ain't. He's not that kind of person. He don't meet people or. I offered. Besides, I'm pretty done with meeting people in this community. I have met a few. No offense to anyone, but I think I've had my fair share of meeting people from YouTube. Except farmers. I will one day meet farmers. That is my dude. And I don't know if I ever get the chance to meet KO, but I would love to meet her. And Nene. Mike, why do you keep saying that? What's the point? He's not here. What's the point in doxing him? That don't mean you should tell anybody where anybody lives. I mean, and I'm not saying she is, but what if Miss Dawn was crazy as hell and wanted to kill bodies? I mean, come on, man. I know, but everyone doesn't need to keep being reminded. Is my point. All right, well, maybe it wasn't doxing, but no one needs to be reminded of where the guy lives. He's not even here. I will ask you a question, Mike. Do you think I was fair to you the other day? That didn't last long. Whole lot of shit talked over there. Pastor, I'll meet you anytime. Charlotte's about an hour away from my house. I'm usually up there on Tuesdays. If anybody wants to find me, I'll be there. Good luck finding me in that big ass place if I don't tell you where I'm at, but Kip, I seen some interesting comments from you on a certain clown's channel. I haven't said anything, but you said if that was true. Well, it's not. And you know what I'm talking about. Apparently, Mike's got 10 vape stores in his wherever the hell he's got it that he needs to sell. So I vape. Kind of deal you giving on those 5x5? And Angelica, I could put hey everyone, and I would get tons of thumbs down. It's just how it rolls for me. But in the end, I always end up with more than less, and I don't delete them, so you can see how many there are. Damn, really? 43 people? That would have been pretty cool if I had lit a fire, I agree. Well, Pastor, can you put it out? Can you make a video? I'd like to see it. I'd like to see videos on Vegas. Let's do videos on Vegas. Screw everybody else. I mean, this back and forth with each other is exhausting. Oh, I know Nene would love to see that, Pastor. True Seeker is loading out videos. And just for your information, Mike, my video today was not about her or anyone else. It was just truth, man. It was. I kept looking at YouTube and I'm like, somebody's got to do something, right? Emmy, you come on back anytime. Nene has done a ton of research on that woman. A ton. My hat's off. Everything about this case is like a ghost, Debbie. I would like to say something about the video I seen yesterday, and since we do have 5x5 in here, I'd like to hear his opinion. 47 guns. I've heard other numbers. I'm not going to say the other numbers, maybe in a further video, but 47 guns. That was pretty interesting. Yeah, 47. Apparently you didn't watch the old Lady Justice video. $48 farmers. I don't know. I've heard all kinds of numbers. So I mean, what are y'all, the news? People printing this shit? Why did it say 47 guns? You want to talk about Jane? Jane's a very interesting character. All right, we can talk about Jane. I'm good with that. So I got a question. What did you guys think about Jane? And I'll give you my. Pastor Mo, you have to watch Lady Justice video. Very good video. The red truck is a big thing in that. I agree. If you still have me on Facebook, Angelica, send it to me there because I won't see it here. Well, yes, she did say, "Is this real?" That is very true, Kale. That the red truck that was there that night is not the actual red truck that's there on, I guess, a daily basis, or was at least there when they took the Google picture. Yes, that would be the same truck. Well, let me say, Jane, in my opinion, she was in the concert as we were shown. What are you, doxing yourself? What's wrong with you? I think you have some sense. I don't think there was another cop killed, Pastor. I'm pretty sure of that. I swear to God, if I get up and read comments on some dumbass video that I doxed Mike because he said this shit in my video, I'm just going to laugh my ass off. No, that was definitely the same person, JH. Definitely the same person. Off-duty cops killed. Okay. I don't know that information. Maybe someone in the chat has it. I don't know. That was definitely the same girl. Absolutely. It's very interesting how she was laughing. The laughing part gets me because if you think about at the time, okay, it's October 2nd, according to help. Mike, it's your video. So the original one said the second, the timestamp. Oh, we're just going to go with, okay, it was the first and the second. So it was the second. So why she is pointing over to where she was pointing and laughing? She is actually pointing over the FBI and the LVMPD doing work, correct? Trying to clean up, let's go with the narrative, 58 bodies. Trying to get the crime scene taken care of. And pointing towards the Mandalay Bay, which has 2 holes in it, on the 32nd floor. What in the fuck was so funny about that? Can anyone tell me that? Anyone? You were in the concert. You move to the Melissa Ramirez site. You actually see Melissa Ramirez. Then you move back over here to a cop. And then, after going through the shooting, then going to the Melissa Ramirez site, you move back to a cop and ask them if it's real. Now, I can't help you see that, but that's a problem. And people say, well, you have no evidence. Well, the evidence was shown. This is what she did. If I'm not mistaken, by the time she left the concert to the time she showed up to the Melissa Ramirez site was 8 minutes. Now, I've actually walked that distance, and it doesn't take 8 minutes to get there. Probably 4, maybe, if you're just walking. 5 or 6, you know, if you're trying to keep looking back, I would guess. So 8's probably right. Might just go watch the Jane video. I mean, I can't explain everything to you. Oh, and that's exactly what I'm trying to say, Nene. She walks over after being in the venue at the Melissa Ramirez site, viewing Melissa Ramirez, walks back to the cop and says, "Is this real?" And that's not a problem for anyone. And then we're not even gonna talk. I mean, we can go into the Hooters thing. Pastor, it's so cold out here. I wished I had a fire going. I promise you, I would light the damn thing. Yes, Debbie, she was in the venue. You'd have been in shock while you were being shot at, yes. There was definitely something going on at Hooters, because I've heard only one cop said that, which I pointed out a long time ago in Stop Lying Part 1. And then now Lady Justice has pointed out this one saying Hooters, and I'm pretty sure I've heard some other ones say go to Hooters. Now, we all know it was at Hooters, right? Not after. I guess that's my point in the whole Jane thing. If you felt you were being shot at in the concert venue and you hightailed your ass out of there, then you get actually to the Melissa Ramirez site. You actually view her body. It shows her viewing the body. But then you go over here and ask, is this real? If that's not a problem for anyone with common sense, then I don't know what to tell you. Just shut my stream down and be done with it. There's a difference between acting odd and just, come on, man. Seriously, that is not an excuse. Come on. I don't give a damn how drunk you are. Bullets start ringing out. You see a dead body, you're hightailing it the fuck out of there. That's just common sense, man. Well, I agree. There is a ton of shit that is odd in this case, and her asking if this is real after she was on, I believe it's Reno and Haven. In that scene, she still asked if it was real. And don't even get me started on that Reno and Haven nonsense. Pastor Mo, this ain't gonna be no 8-hour live stream, so you better come back soon. I don't know when this iPad will die, but when it does, we're done. Five by five, I got a question for you, and this was in your live the other night because I'd never heard this before. So you said that Shannon got shot. I've never heard that before. Is that a true statement, or? Because from my understanding, he scraped his knee. So can you please clarify that? Okay. Well, I have to accept that, I guess. But I guess my question to you would be: would you know if you fell and scraped your knee, or if you were shot in the knee? Would you feel like you would know that? Because I feel like I would have. And I also feel like if I was scraped on the knee, I'd be all over these damn lawsuits. which I don't know if he is or not, so I'm not saying anything about him. If a bullet, literally cut some of my hair off, I would have been taking a picture of that and they would have had it in their hands. That's a good question, Scott. Uh, no. I do understand adrenaline, Bart. I do, but your ass would know if you were shot. We're not talking about soldiers. We're talking about quartered away naked women and guys with tight ass jeans on and cowboy hats. Okay? We're not talking about soldiers. Big difference. I am aware. And Miss Dawn, that is correct. I don't know who's on your money list, to be honest with you. I actually don't care. Well, I promise you, as of right now, if somebody shoots my big ass, I'm gonna know it. And if I can make it to my truck that's 5 foot from me, they'll wish they never shot me. Sorry, again, I'm at a campsite. I don't know how many dogs are there. I can't believe you hear that, actually. That's pretty good. That's like an ant bite. An ant bite. I had an ant bite the other day when I was at the pool, and that shit burned like hell. You gonna tell me you don't know when you was shot? Get the fuck out of here. Nobody's buying that. Apparently, this iPad picks up a lot of sounds that I'm not used to, and that's cool, whatever. But going back to Jane, seriously, after being where she was, being at the Melissa Ramirez site, going back to the cop, how is that just a? And I've seen comments that are just so funny. Like this is, she was in shock. Okay, let's go with that. But at what point do you snap out of shock and be like, oh shit? It wouldn't take me that long. And exactly what point in time do you go? Okay, let's take a different angle that I haven't seen anyone talk about. Shots are being fired. Jane, quote unquote Jane, shows up in the Melissa Ramirez footage, just feet away from her ride to get the fuck out of there. Correct? Why don't you hop in the truck and get the fuck out of there, Jane? I mean, I just can't fathom the things that I see on these videos and shit. I mean, if your ride was sitting right there and you were only feet away from it, why didn't you just get in it and leave? Because I'm telling you, if my truck would have been anywhere near that venue, I would have got in it and got the fuck out of there. I'm not stupid. It's not fun spot. No, don't put words in my mouth. It's not assumptions. It's questions. I mean, seriously, if somebody starts shooting at me right now, I'm grabbing my truck keys and I'm getting this shit. I'm getting the hell out of here, man. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be shot at. That's ridiculous. I don't understand why people can't see that. It's obvious the same girl. I mean, did you watch the video? Maybe zoom in a little bit, Fun Spy? Maybe? I mean, come on. It's definitely the same girl. It wouldn't have been put in the video if it wasn't. Come on. You're reaching. Well, I'm not going to use your own same stuff with you. People act different during a shooting, or her stance. I mean, that's what we're looking at. Come on. Maybe it was drunk, not drunk. Fun Spot. How about that? It doesn't. She didn't shapeshift into another fucking person with a different look. Her face is the same. Go zoom in. It's your video there, Lady Justice. Come on, I'm defending it. What else we got? Anybody else got any Vegas questions? Been to both. Of what? 5x5. Ten four. I don't know. That's a good question. Turber, what about the bottleneck? I did hear something about bottleneck, and then you said there was a few bottleneck areas. So, can you explain that? True Seeker, you're in here. Thought I dumped you. Ha ha. No. So Mike said that the Google image has Mike's truck there. So that's interesting. I guess I missed that, Miss Dawn. Can you explain further? That's a very good question, Debbie. That's I'm digging it. He's not answering any. But there's no evidence of a stampede of people getting hurt by trampling, and there's no. Where is that evidence? Have you seen it? Can somebody tell me that? Where is the evidence of trampling? I would like to see it. If you have it, and maybe I missed it, then let me know. I don't even know what you're talking about, Smokey. So that's a very good question, don't you think? I can't believe you're still in here, Scott. That's pretty funny. After I made mods, I figured you would be gone. So kudos to you. You must be acting good. Or do you? It's a good question. It's a yes or no question. Do you own the red truck or do you not? That's in the Google image, not the Melissa Ramirez video. There was actually something I wanted to ask, but again, I didn't butt in your conversation because I told you I would stay non-biased. But I did want to ask this, Mike. Did you okay it with Melissa Ramirez's family before you put it out? Just curious. All right, so her cousin calls you, and it was cool for you to put that out. I mean, you know my issue with you, that you had this information, you should have gave it to the cops. And I know your response to that, if we'd gave it to the cops, we'd never seen it. So, okay, you just said that she didn't want it to come out, then can you explain the reason for releasing it? I mean, to YouTube of all places is why I'm asking, because I can see you giving it to, just saying, okay, she don't want it released, so I'm gonna give it to attorneys, as you say your words. I can see you saying, okay, but to YouTube, a public platform that we can all witness and see, it's very interesting to me. Get the record, Nene. Get the record. That you know of. And if I'm not mistaken, this Brian and Hector thing's been going on for a long, long time. I mean, I actually know the other person who asked the questions, and I'm not going to say their name, but I mean, it's been a long time. Mike, come on. If you're going to put it out, put it out. Who else has a question? Anyone? Let's get on another topic. Oh yeah, he has the whole Brian and Hector interviews he's been putting out for 12 months. I don't 8 to 12 months. Let's go with that, because it's really been that long. He did say it was her boyfriend, and I can't remember exactly what he said in the live. I think it was cousin. I don't know, something. Oh, somebody back me up on this time frame, Mike. You've been putting this Brian and Hector thing and dangling it in front of everyone for a very, very long time. Come on. Hell, how long did you dangle Eric in front of us before you brought him in? I can't. By the way, just saying, you had one of the biggest, I guess you would say, YouTube interviews of this whole case, and you fell asleep, dude. Come on. It was February 4th when you said that? MG, what's going on? except for dogs barking. People are mad about that. Well, not mad about it, but keep pointing it out. I can't believe there's 60 people on here. Damn, Farmer, what'd you do to TS? Edward, what's going on? No, hell no, I didn't take Cocky. Cocky's too mean to other dogs. For those of you who don't know, I have a dog named Cocky, and he's just that. Towards other dogs. Loves every human in the world. Scott, come on, man. Don't blow smoke up my ass, bro. You do have a free hall pass tonight. So back to this Brian and Hector thing. 5x5. When did you meet with them? What was the date? Or when did you talk to them? Should I say? When were these questions presented? I'm not dealing with 6'7" Fox Charlie. If you see anybody like him, throw him out. Yes, I do know that the helper. Talking about anything and everything, Edward. Whatever you want to talk about. Except Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I agree. But he's in here, so. And unfortunately, I'm not at my computer. I would invite him in here just to ask him all these questions. And maybe that will happen one day. I don't know. But unfortunately, I'm on a mobile device, my iPad, and it does not allow me to do Hangouts on YouTube. So. He did kind of mention that during that. How long ago was that? Miss Dawn, do you remember the dates on that? It seems like an eternity ago to me, but I believe he did mention that in the Paladin live stream. Jesus. So that's 8-9 months ago, like I said, correct? If it was September 2018. And we're in what? June? Yeah. So I was right. It's been a long time he's been dangling this Brian and Hector thing in front of us. And I believe at first Brian was the boyfriend. Am I wrong? Can anybody correct me on that? But now he's not. He was a relative of some sort. I believe is what he said the other night. These numbers you keep putting in. I don't know what he's giving. Somebody look it up, find out. I do vape, Edward. I don't know, man. You have to go in and find your own thing. It has to be as satisfying as a cigarette will be for you. Is the way I can tell you that you can quit. So be prepared to spend 130 bucks and go in and try it all. And make sure it's satisfying for you. If not, then you're not going to quit smoking. Taking a long time to find out something I would believe you should know off the top of your head. So while we're waiting, what else we got? January the 9th. You're working on 6 months, dude. Oh, you're going to dangle that in front of us. Let's just go with your time. There's been other times said, but it says January 9th of 2019, Kale, is when he talked about Brian and Hector. What does Mr. X mean? Did I miss something? Okay. So was it his girlfriend or was it a relative? Just so we're all clear. I'm not at home, so I can't. So it was his ex-girlfriend, not a relative. Hector is related. So Brian is Melissa's ex-boyfriend, and Hector is related. I'm trying to explain it. But if I'm not mistaken, and I can't pull this up or prove it right now, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure in the Paladin Live that you did, like on Mr. Burgundy's channel, you said that you and another person questioned them. I don't know the date of this. And there's no way for me to pull it up right now, so but I'm pretty sure that wasn't January 9th. September 18th of 2018. Of course, it couldn't be 2019 because we ain't made it that far yet. If you only knew. The question, hold on, I'm a little confused. The questions were sent on January 8th, but you said that you and another person talked to him on September 18th. I think the live was, is what I'm being told, of 2018, not 2019. This is so January 8th was when they were sent, and January 9th is when they were answered. That would make sense. But I'm just not following because I know you said it in the Burgundy Live. I do know that. The Burgundy live stream, you said you and another subject, which I know who it is, but I'm not going to say it here, sent questions and had been talking to Brian and Hector. And I am being told by multiple people that was on September 18th of 2018. I'm well aware of who it was, Scott. It ain't my first day. Apparently. All right, well, here's a pretty neat question for you. Why did Shannon say that his name was Chris, Mike? Why did he say that? Shannon, your buddy, who was either grazed or scraped his knee, said that his name was Chris. It's an iPad, dude. What do you mean? Are you asking me when he said this, Mike? Is that what you're asking me? Sorry, I only see one comment at a time pop up on this iPad, so I kind of hard to follow from what I'm used to. I can't scroll back up or anything. My phone has like 3%, dude. Well, I believe you asked me when Shannon said this, so I'm going to tell you it was, I believe the date was December the 18th, 2018 on a live stream. Of course, that live stream has been taken down now, but we do have it and we can prove it, so. So we got Brian, Hector, and Chris. Yes. Sure you watched that live stream. No, I'm not. You remember the 2018 live stream. Come on, Mike. It's not that hard. You know whose channel it was. He apparently runs around wearing your pass. I don't know, CL, I think it was CM. Like we didn't know who that was. There's what's his name? Joe. I think it was Joe. Get rid of him. Joe Napoli, right? Was Joe Napoli on that? Yeah. Oh, there was another one too. Shannon. I think these were the participants. There was a couple of live streams with those on there, so. Damn, Palmer's got a hot hand. Shannon was on with Joe Napoli on a certain channel. Can that be confirmed in the chat, please? Just so I'm not thinking I'm crazy. How many press passes do you hand out, dude? I mean, ding. There you go. You never saw it. That was a pretty important interview, wasn't it? I mean, it had four survivors. You didn't see an interview with 4 survivors on a guy you gave a press channel to? I'm not buying it. Not gonna buy it. I'm sorry. You sell me a lot of shit, but that ain't it. Crickets. But he did say that out of his own mouth, and that can be proven. Ask your buddy. Ask your buddy. He did the interview. I guess there's a reason it's not still up. I'm sure he has a copy of it. I know we do. There you go. Ask him. Wow, what an interesting month that was. Jeez. Y'all made me so crazy. On Christmas Day I went to the casino. Hell with it. These people probably in this campsite think I am nuts. Sitting over here talking to a computer. Exactly what Jorge or George said, whichever he goes by. Farmer's got his hand on that button, don't he? Truth seeker. What'd she say? I hate this chat shit on this thing. It's crazy. I can't go back and correct it on this iPad. And just for your info, Mike, it wasn't on Dudes and Beers, just so you know that. Damn happy fingers over here. Farmers and Nene, I love them. Let me see if I can fix it, TS. Hold on. Try to talk, TS. I don't. Am I missing something on Dubay? I don't know. Are we talking about Vegas or what are we talking about here? Miss Stone does have a good memory. Apparently, I can't fix the TS mistake from my cell phone. So when you come back, TS, which one had a black shirt on, Brian or Hector? I can't wait for this response. Well, I don't know how this turned into the Ask 5x5 question chat, but okay. Uh, Pat's Robo would agree with you. He says he goes around the questions. Cheap entertainment. I understand. Well, you're here. This is interesting. Very. Andrea. Damn, you guys are getting too fast for me at this point. Hard to read them one at a time when you're scrolling by them so fast. No, Smokey. All right, Miss Dawn wants to know, like, why did you tell Paladin that Brian is a friend and Hector was her boyfriend? I'm willing to move to a different topic. I mean, just somebody get me one. I ain't talking about them fucking rooms though, because I don't care. I'll talk about one thing with you in that room, and no one here is going to want to say that. So, well, I'm sure a lot of people would talk to me about what I would want to talk about, but well, that would be boring. We agree, right? Helicopters. Okay. Pat, so let's talk about helicopters. We'll let them finish their conversation. We'll let them finish their conversations in the chat, and we'll talk about helicopters. For a long time, I was on the helicopter train. I was. Uh, Actually, when I first met Lady Justice slash KL, a few others that now can't stand me. Uh, I was on the helicopter train. I was. And there's a lot of things I could show you that are just very strange with helicopters. I don't know. But I can say after seeing and researching and then having been told by the researchers that I work with, there's not much there. Now whatever they were there doing, I think there's 3 that's unaccounted for. What they were doing, I don't know. But there is some stuff going on with helicopters that I cannot explain to you, if that makes any sense. I mean, I did not see Hoover's last video. I don't watch Hoover. Hoover, I think I saw a video on October 9th of 2017, and he had me there. And there's still some in that, which the video's not up anymore, but there's still some questions about that video that I can't answer. And it was the video that first made me think it was a helicopter. When I was on helicopters, I may have made 2 to 3 videos. It wasn't many. I wasn't an, I guess, established creator at that point in time. Scott, well, you don't talk about LRADs with me. Oh, I love you, Nene. Bugs my ass. That's Pat. That's actually what I'm thinking. Cause I can show you one just hovering. I mean, just literally hovering for. I mean, a good time. I don't think they were shooting. I used to think they were shooting. I don't think they're shooting anymore. Man, I've been all over this thing. Well, no shit. But they're not allowed to in Las Vegas without a permit, correct? Document from space? Okay, heated. They say they can see the Luxor light from space too. I'm not going into space. If they can see it from space, I couldn't see it from the Hoover Dam. Let's put it that way. There ain't nobody here on YouTube, and that's including anyone in YouTube that has that kind of technology, Smokey. So, no. I mean, why they were there, my guess will be to document. If you want my true opinion, to document and film. Hashtag. No, they don't. And that's the first damn thing they'll shut down. I agree with that, Pats. They do. That's the first damn thing they'll shut down, and people are psycho and whatever other names they give us. Nice watch. Make a comment, would you? They don't talk about helicopters. They shut that shit down really, really fast. I mean, Hoover's been labeled a nut job forever. And for anybody's info, the reason I don't watch Hoover is because he's an asshole, not because of what he believes in. So, just throwing that out there. Who is Thumper? I ain't seen no Thumper in here. Am I missing something? Oh, there's Thumper. Hey, Thumper. Look, man, if you go against Hoover in anything, the dude will be a straight up asshole to you. That was not like you on old shit, man. That was Jason Buff. You can. I'm not even hosting that. You can do that shit. That's. I'm not saying that he's wrong with this helicopter theory. Well, parts of it, but the guy himself, he's a straight up asshole. Don't worry about it. Shady J. Double D debate. I'm missing something on Double D. I know Double K. Oh, Danny Diesel, maybe? He's gone, isn't he? That's what you're talking about. I don't know. I'd do a thumper versus 5x5 debate. They seem to like to go at it. If I got up and started walking, yeah. Maybe. This whole scripted debate shit, name your topic shit, that shit's stupid. If you want to debate somebody, go straight up in and run amok. I mean, comment. Thanks, Nike's Watch. You now have your wrench back. Damn, is there not a hat that you do not wear, Mike? Seriously. For fuck's sakes, man, you're a Wikipedia editor, you're Jesus Christ, I could hell it took Jim Breslow 10 minutes to talk about your work history or whatever you want to call it. Is there something you don't do? When do you sleep? Did you finish running your software? Can you tell us yet? Can you tell us? Can you tell us something we already know? Maybe it was. Malibu and Janet Airlines. Have you heard anything about this? I've definitely heard of Janet. Not a subject that I would feel comfortable talking about because I don't know a ton, but oh, Mary Lou. Well, you got Nene in the chat as a moderator. You want to talk about Mary Lou? That's your girl. I don't know anything about Mary Lou except for what she's told me. Snatching quarters. Jesus. I don't know about Janet, so I'm not. I've heard of it. I know a little bit, but not enough to talk about it now. I did find it interesting on that channel that put that she was a drug runner or something out. That was kind of interesting, but I don't know the channel and I don't know the source, so that's a good question, TS. Scott, do you actually research yourself, or is it you just like Mr. Irrelevant and hate us? Which one is it? Because I mean, if you research and you came to your own conclusions, and fine, cool with that. But if you just like Mr. Irrelevant and no, I'm asking a question, not your comment. I'm asking you. Do you do your own research? Did you come to a conclusion by your own research, or is it you just like Mr. Irrelevant, so you hate us? I think that's a pretty legitimate question. All right, Reaper. Yeah, haha, Scott. I'm gonna take it you've done zero evidence of this case. No need, April. welcome. I haven't seen you come up yet, but welcome. But don't even entertain that dumb shit. Alright. Angel's not here, so. And neither are you. Goodbye. I'll have to go back to my phone for that one.
I got about 2%, so
Am I missing something, or did Ouija just comment? Can somebody tell me if they seen a Ouija comment? Why am I not seeing it on my phone? I mean, we can go into Ouija if people want to go into Ouija. We can do that. I seriously, I went into the chat on my phone. I got like 2%, and there is no comment from Ouija. So I seen it pop up, but apparently he's pretty good. I don't even see this retracted. I mean, I'm the host of this show. It would show me that. Well, Mr. Ouija, since you just did that, I had no what's the word I'm looking for? I read it and then it disappeared off my iPad, so now I tried to go to my phone to read it, but it's not there. But since he did that, we can talk about Ouija for a second. No problem. I believe my very good friend gave Ouija $100. One of my moderators in here right as we speak. I believe I gave him $50. I believe another person gave him quite a lot of money. I won't say that person, but I believe old Smokey hit him up for a lot of money. 300 from TS. Edward Stairs, $50, huh? That's cool. It's all true, is what Smokey says. What's true? True that he needed $5,000 for a procedure. That's what was true. And made it seem like an emergency, and if we didn't get it to him, or if we didn't help him, that he was going to die. That's what I perceived. Am I correct? I mean, let's get the truth. 10 puts out a fucking video of Happy Birthday Ouija. A few days later, a GoFundMe is created for Ouija by CL of all people. And then I think that day or the day after, Secret Safe with You puts out a video showing all this blah 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 blah. Okay, so we got his happy birthday, we got his GoFundMe made by CL, and we got Secret Safe with You's video. 10-4, the guy's really sick, correct? Needs $5,000 or he's gonna die. Is what we were told. Do you see this? There's $3,365 as of right now sitting in a GoFundMe account raised by 53 people in 19 months. And folks, this is still active. Still active. So you didn't need $5,000, Ouija. You didn't. You needed, if my math is right, $1,635. But you didn't tell us this was created, did you? This was created on November 5th of 2017. You didn't tell us that you had this money just sitting there, and guess what? It's still sitting there. So if you really needed money for a fucking procedure, you had $3,365, and I think that the money that CL set up for you is still sitting around $850 or something. Who knows who the hell donated to your PayPal? Who donated to this and that and the other? So, bro, come on my channel again, talk a little bit of shit, and make your comment disappear. However you did that, okay? Because that's bullshit. You got my $50. I hope you fucking take it and shove it up your ass. Anybody wants the link, I'll drop it to you. Anyway, without that nonsense. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nene. $19 months, there was $3,300 sitting in it. Still today sitting in it. Y'all wanna know the truth about shit that goes on in this community, man? Come on. There's no coincidences of how things happen. I don't know, Smokey. Why don't you go fucking ask him? Since he seems to be right. I seen your comment earlier. Lou's right about a lot of things. Well, go ask him why he can't get it. I mean, he's got money sitting every fucking way. You tell me. Here's an idea. Just random thought from my brain. Hey guys, I've got this set up. My family's helped me all I can, all they can. Can you guys help me get to this $10,000 mark? I mean, that was a better sell, right? But no, that's not how it went down. He came to the community and he made it look like an emergency. An emergency. That's exactly what he did. The monetizing of channels is I really do not give a shit about that. If you think I've never asked a person, not one person from any community, and especially this community, for a dollar. Not one. Okay? Never. The monetize of my channel is because I'm eventually moving my channel into a different direction. But I pay $80 a month for things that I use in this community every day. Trust me, man. I did an 8.5 hour live. It got like $6, man. It's not what anybody would think. It's not. I'm not Jenna Marbles. There's not 19 people viewing my video. 19 million people viewing my videos. Or hell, I think she gets like 68 million. It's just not. So you can take, if you don't like the monetization of my channel, you can kiss my ass. I really don't care. Okay. Well, nothing being said in the chat, I guess. Come on, Ouija, you're not gonna come back and say something now? I wasn't gonna do that, bro, but you came in here with your smart ass mouth, and I don't know how you made it disappear. Edward, you're a good man. What do you think we wasn't gonna find out after the comment that was left? I mean, did you not think we were gonna study? I also know that Alan D set you up a damn Facebook. Whatever they call their GoFundMe's. Come on. I'll be back in a second. Not 15 minutes, a second. Dang. Well, did he show back up? What truck? Thumper?
The red one?
It wasn't a 350. I'm sure of that. Yeah, you will say 1,000 times. I agree with that. Oh, the white one, yes, maybe it was. I thought you were talking about the red one. I'm sorry. That was a Raptor, if I'm not mistaken. JCP, you're welcome in here. Just because you come in here doesn't mean you're disrespecting me. Everyone's welcome here. I don't understand why. Farmer, stop. Unless I missed something while I was gone. If I did, tell me, farmers. If I knew I was going to be out here this long, I would have damn lit that fire. No shit. But I had to get my truck and cut on the heat. I don't know what you did, JCP, but it seems like everybody. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Don't delete him. I got this one. For what? For software and everything else I use to create the videos that I do to try to help. That's what. Oh, did Ouija call you 10? Did he wake you up? Maybe y'all go to politics together and I never have to fucking see you again. I figured he was lurking the whole time. He always tries to get the last word. That's his MO. 10, try to call me again on one of your fucking lies. Do it. Here's a just a quick fact for you there, 10, because I know you're still watching. Listen to me, you dumb fuck. I didn't block you from my phone. I don't have the same number anymore. You idiot. So therefore, when you call me, every time it's going to go to voicemail because I don't have that number. And next time Keisha or Lindsay or whoever's going to answer, whoever gets that number, you dumb dick. No, I'll never block him. He is fucking entertainment to me. He is seriously fucking entertainment to me. This guy can't get enough of himself. Like, seriously, he can't get enough of himself. That's why I call him Mr. Irrelevant. He's that guy. It's all about him. Even you guys that sit over there and chat with him, it's all about him, what he does, how he does it. Well, Truth Bomb put out a video, but I had 1,300 subs at the time, and I mean, it's all about him. Do you guys not see that? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Truth Bomb. It can be Secret Safe with you for all. Secret Safe with you is going to come on with me on live stream. It's all, everything he says is all about him, and you fucking people don't see that. Oh yeah, his facts, pets, his facts. His facts mount up to a fucking hill of beans, bro. The best advice I can give Ouija is stay the fuck out of my backyard. I seen all your bullshit over there last night. I've seen all your bullshit going through the community. Stay out of my backyard, bro. Nene, you got to stop texting 5x5. Apparently, he doesn't like that. Oh, that was a good one. I gave you 450 subs. Give them back. Come on, man. Let's get real here. But again, we're not talking about Mr. Irrelevant because that's why he came in here, because he wanted us to talk about him. So yeah, phones by. It did. Stupid shit. Oh yeah. He already created this path last night in his live stream. No, I will never do a Las Vegas video on Trump 2020. But I will go on and serve and secret safe with you and blah blah blah. Hey, come on, man. He ain't going nowhere. If y'all think he's going anywhere, you're fucking crazy. April, I wished I had one. But if you know how cold it was out here, I figured this iPad would have died an hour and a half ago. I didn't reverse anything. Do you think? I gave you the wrench for a reason. Just for the record, I didn't also kick you out of anything either, so. I drive a white Ram 1500 2016. Mike, you care to tell me what kind of truck you drive? Just out of curiosity. And don't tell me you drive that little fucking smart car everywhere. Please. Please don't do that. Just out of curiosity, Mike, what color? Mike, you do know in the Google what do you call it? Google Earth, I think. That if you pull that image of that Miranda Ramirez parking lot up, it shows a red Ram 1500, correct? just throwing that out there. Not saying it's yours, but just coincidence or not, but it does. I'll actually give you a little credit, Mike. Real men drive Rams, man. I agree. Pastor Mo drives the hell out of a car. Slow your ass down, lady. You crazy. Take your ass to a racetrack or something. What's up, BK? I don't know who you are, but what's up? All right. Ask away. I don't know. You tell me. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man. I thought you were leaving Trump 2020. What? They don't work on the weekends, you fuck stick. Well, how would I know that? Because I am a Trump supporter. Duh. I told you, Edward, he's entertainment, man. Just the same reason 5x5's in here is entertainment at this point. Right? I agree, Chip. Oh, Kip, sorry. I was reading BK's. And then there that goes. I was wondering how many he would be able to tell before that happened. I agree, Pastor. I do too. I heard something today that made me laugh, and sorry, Turber, but you're involved in it. This was extremely funny to me. I think it went something like this. I'm going to take my Turber and wipe my tin, but don't play with your pointed stick because that secret's only safe with you.
I about fell out of my damn chair. I did.
I'm sorry. That shit was hilarious. I can't. I'm on the iPad. I'm not typing that out. But it's funny. That's my favorite word, fuck stick. There's a bunch of fuck sticks, but you know. It was a good one. Whether you're part of it or not, it was a good one. There's some things said about me I laugh. Sometimes you got to see the humor. Oh, let me rephrase that. Sometimes you just have to see the satire. I can't believe there's still 50 of you people in here. It amazes me every time I get on this late. And my iPad just gave me a 10% battery remaining. My iPhone gives it me at 20, so. Oh, the reporters. I like the reporters. The reporters thing was good. Bunch of news reporters. There's a bunch of news reporters in here right now, Shady J. I still find it fascinating that I own a shirt that says 5x5 equals, and on the back says fake news. And this guy still came on my channel, which I treated him fair. I did what I said I would do. But I still. They did. They absolutely did. I'm just pointing it out that it's kind of strange. Well, you can mic drop all you want to, but all right, let's take it this way. How many of those red 2015 Dodge Ram 1500 5.7 Hemis put out a video with a red Dodge Ram 1500 in the worst mass shooting in modern day history? Come on. We can probably narrow that down to just one. I'm not saying it's your truck, bro. Just saying it's kind of fucking weird. That's a good question. Did you rent space there, Mike? It is. Did you? I mean, it don't take a rocket scientist to see how this looks. So it's part of my live stream. I'm not checking any YouTube messages. Look, man, again, I'm not saying it's your truck. I'm just saying it's very fucking suspicious. You own the same kind of truck that was sitting in that parking lot that anybody can pull a picture if they wanted to, and just happens to be the video that you put out that you didn't turn into the cops, FBI or LVMPD or Homeland Security or whatever the hell else was there that night. So I'm just saying it's very suspicious. Me? Ask me anything. I don't give a shit. Well, you think they would be interested in it? That's me, Mike. That's me. I don't know that to be a fact, but 10-4. Special Ops Mike Turber. Don't fuck with him. See, Mike likes to be a funny guy. So do I. And that shit's funny. So I give you props for that. CIA Turber. Oh, let's don't get into the Pulse shooting, please. Jesus. One shooting at a time. I did watch your comments yesterday, though, about how you set Robo up to go into that space thing. I think he held his own pretty good. I'm not gonna say he won it, but I think he held on pretty good. He never said he was a flat earther either, though. So, just throwing that out there. He actually never said that. That's the with you saying he did is the reason that he calls you bullshit because you're putting words in his mouth. He did not say he was a flat earther. He did not. Well, calls it flat earther and him saying it is two fucking totally different things. While we're on that little subject, I do have one question. I wanted to ask it the other night on Friday, but I didn't. Oh, we're at 5% battery, so we may or may not give an answer. So if this live stream goes dead, it's because this iPad died. Mike, how in 1969, I'm pretty sure that's the year that we landed on the moon. Do we have the technology? But in 2000, as of 2018, we did not, per NASA, not me. Just out of curiosity. That's the only question I had, and we can quit about space because I don't want to talk about space. Oh, we do? Then why ain't we there? Why does NASA say we're not there? Stephen A. Smith. What? Usually, when you own the channel, you can go back and read why somebody deleted something, but not on an iPad, by the way. Not when you're live. I can't read what he said. 10-4. I'll take that answer. I'm good with that. All right, well, I got 5% battery left on this, so if anybody wants to get something else out, now's the time. 10's been going to bed for like, I don't know, fucking 40 minutes now. Still keeps showing up, telling me how much battery power he has. Wagey sure fucking went away quick, didn't he? Mike, I'll have this conversation with you one day, just not today. Like, there's a whole bunch of questions I could ask you the other night, but the one I asked you tonight was the main one, and I'm not sure, so I would just like to see your thoughts. But one day, maybe we'll do a live stream about that, not Vegas, because you know me and you don't agree on Vegas. So. Who called Levi? I'll call Levi. I don't have his number, but I would. The thing with the iPad is you can't minimize to even see how much battery power you have left. So take this as a goodbye. Guys, if it dies, goodbye. Thank you for coming. I don't know how long. We're over an hour and shit. We're almost 3 hours, aren't we? I don't know the time. 181 minutes, so 60. Yep, 3 hours. I guess you just got out of the doctor's because you was in one yesterday for 5 hours. Almost 6. No, I'm good, Pastor. I need. Hey man, still a lot of questions that need to be asking. I'm not leaving until we do. I'm looking for more videos. People who have videos on Vegas, put them out. Who cares what other people think about them? Who gives a shit? If you really don't want anything said about a video, I don't care if you just disable the comments. Who cares? Let's see any amount of evidence we can. Because at the end of the day, the 100 that's left of us and the 30 that make videos, that's all we got left in YouTube land anyway. So put it all out. Who cares what side you're on or whatever? Oh, Pastor Mo, you don't have to stay up that late, but I would like to see it. Anybody that's got anything they think, whatever, put it out. Let's see what happens. That's my challenge to you guys. All 51 of you watching. No matter what side you want to play on, it doesn't care. I don't care. Nobody cares. Just put it out. Put it out and let's see what happens. Who knows? You might change a few people's mind. Who knows? True Seeker, talking to you. Just keep putting out videos, man. It's like you found a new passion, and I'm grateful because I don't like to put out videos anymore. I just do these damn lives. It's easier that way. Once you put out and make so many videos like I did, you'll be like, fuck that, I'm going live. All right, before it dies, I'm going to close it out. I'm going to say thank you to everyone. Welcome to the lake. We'll call this the lake stream. Lake stream number 1. I don't know how many of these I can do. You would think it's February out here right now, how cold it is. I'm not shitting you. Wish I would have lit that fire. But again, thank you. And my favorite saying, on to the next, right?